Hey, welcome back. So this is going to be a reading for fire signs for the month of November or the rest of November. So it is summer here. For those of you that don't know me, what is up? I'm going to do a quick Celtic cross spread for the fire signs month of November: Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to shuffle a few more times, although I've already pre-shuffled. Just a quick update. I am putting together a quick, easy read tarot course for those of you that do want it. It's going to be the simplest, easiest way for anybody that wants to learn tarot to learn tarot. So I found a really cool method for everybody to learn it, and it will be something you can do at your own pace, pick up and leave off when you want to, and all that jazz. So that will be coming soon. I'm super excited. It's very pretty. All right, let's get started. Fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Here we go, month of November. I'm going to start laying down my Celtic cross spread. So one, and I'm looking to my right because I haven't got the spread down to a complete science yet. So bear with me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So for the Lindas and Karens out there, I'm going to show you the spread real fast so you can see proof I'm not just like blah, blah, whatever. So here we go. Since I did it for all the other spreads, probably the last time I'm going to do that because I usually don't validate the Karens. Okay. So let me get serious here. Okay. So where are you right now, or what is the current situation? What is the energy you're in? And we have I just cut my fingernails. It's kind of hard to pick these up. Your current energy or the current situation is the Page of Pentacles. So this for you can represent a new endeavor that you started, possibly a new job for some of you. What I'm getting is that for a certain number of fire signs is that this is just an inexperienced feeling, uncharted territory. I do see that you have a lot of creativity in you, a lot of things that you hold back to the world. It's like you hold your gifts back and don't really... I'm getting like a little bit of a self-confidence, lacking self-confidence. But it's like if you would just let yourself go, if you would just let I feel like a wall that you continuously put up that hinders you in great experiences, that hinders you in greatness, that hinders you in success and even finances. There's something that you have conditioned yourself to do. And it's like, the whole time, it's almost like you're keeping a secret or something. And it's like a little bit of scared, a little bit of lack of self-confidence, a little bit of laziness, a little bit of like, I know I'm awesome. I know I've got all of these gifts inside me, but I don't really want to put the energy forth because that's kind of a lot of energy. The few times you do it, let's say, I feel like this is in a lot of areas in your life. All of a sudden it comes flooding in, like in relationships. It's like you have a lot to give. And I see you even having ideas sometimes like, oh, she would be fawning over me if I could make her some chocolate covered strawberries right now. Handmade, and she would eat that up. That's a lot of work. I'm really not into that, or I could surprise her and show up to her work with a Sonic drink, but that's a lot of work. I'm kind of tired today. or at work, you're extremely talented, and you know some extra things and tricks and tips and how to teach people, but you're like, that's a lot of work. I'm just going to put in my headphones. It's kind of like you're always holding yourself back. And if that resonates with you, what I want you to know, what I want you to hear right now is it's actually not. I feel like you've believed it over time because one experience made you feel tired, or certain experiences made you feel tired. And now you're just believing that same story you're telling yourself. Like, that would be a lot of work and I would be so tired, it's not worth it. When in reality, you just haven't done it in a while. You haven't done it enough times or tapped into that part of yourself for you to realize that was just that one time. That wasn't all the times. It's just like you're hindering yourself. You're blocking yourself out from greatness, because I see a very talented individual here. And I see that you're wanting to also do something new, but that's what's blocking you from this is past habits. So you'd rather just stay put. I do see someone that you've been wanting to reach out to, but that same inner dialect that you're telling yourself is too much work. Could be, for some of you, it's a past person. You're like, it's too much. I can't even open that door. It's exhausting. And some of you with a new person, like, I see something new that you're trying to, that's what it is. You're trying to start something new tied in with how you always treat things. So you're not even wanting to pull the trigger. And the challenges, again, that you're facing with this is you're holding yourself back. You feel trapped. You see how she has swords all around her. She has a blindfold on. Her hands are tied. So for a lot of you, you're using the excuse that it's money. For some of you, you don't want to start something with this person or reach out to this person because someone close to you doesn't like them, doesn't approve of them. So you feel chained. You feel like there's just too many swords around me. Like, somebody would literally cut me. So you feel restrained to go forward. You feel restrained to go back. You feel restrained to go laterally. You just feel trapped. Super, super trapped. So you're shutting down instead. And I just get this very trapped feeling. What's a better word trying to come to my head? Suffocating. You feel suffocated. And what I'm seeing here is you're blaming other people, but really it's yourself. You have the power along. And what that is called is fuck everybody else. I do what I want. Even you have to say that sometimes to your own self. Because if you're thinking about it that much, it's time to get it off your mind, right? So what to focus on is any conflict that arises. Any conflict arises, you're going to do better to have your say-so, give your 2 cents, but don't get stuck with these people. Let's go back to the fire signs. I'm picking up another kind of back to this main story here. And for some of you, this is conflict at work, to sum that up. And it's best to state your 2 cents, then get out of it. You will be much more respected and looked at as a leader that you are if you just, but stand your ground too. Now, back to the forefront of the relationship sector, you're wanting to avoid conflict. You're wanting to avoid fights. You're wanting to avoid turmoil. So you're juggling, you're in conflict with this decision that you're having, that you're wanting to make. You're not even having to make it. You're putting that in your head of, in the past, you struggled with this decision. Stay or let it go. Start something up or let it go. And your fear is the conflict, but you know there's passion, hence the fire sign. So you're constantly thinking and juggling the idea of what if. But your challenge is you feel conflicted about it. I mean, I can't really dress that up, fire signs. That's cut and dry there. Your strengths are, you have a lot of options. Your strengths are, you have a way of that not getting to you. Your strengths are, you are very creative and you think of a million things to bide your time, and you do it quite well, better than any sign I've ever seen. You will not see a fire sign that gets bored, because they will like, okay, well, let me dive into my hobbies, let me dive into my friends, let me dive in, and you just have the time of your life. Why? Because you have the innate capability of being in the moment and being present and not thinking of anything else. And that, my friends, is where pure enjoyment comes from. And as far as the relationship sector, you're not taking action on that conflicted area because you're confused about it, and you don't mind it because you have a lot of options. You're like, well, I don't necessarily have to open that can of worms or go there or reach out, because if I get bored, I can just message this person, or this person looks cute. 6. So, in the near future, you're going to be called to a new project. You're going to have to address the conflict at work. You're going to have to take charge on a project, is what I'm seeing. You're going to have to put on your big boy panties, so to speak. A knight goes forward. A knight just does it and doesn't care, isn't afraid. Knights are fearless. But what I see is you really taking charge of a situation. But for this aspect in the near future, I do see it centered around work. I see it as a very grounded energy. You're like, I can't figure this love situation out, but I know my work stuff. I know it very well. So I see you just getting really good at the project that you're throwing yourself at. I see something new. I see something green. And this project will last until the springtime, about May is what I'm seeing. So it's going to be a long project and it's going to be new. I see a building and I see it being eco-friendly, something about eco. Go green, go green. Okay. And then 7, 8, 9, 10, 7. So the suggested approach is to, throughout this whole situation, is be cool, calm, and collective. A knight is passionate, but is young and can make silly mistakes. A king, however, takes the same passion, the same drive, but they're a little more chill. They're a little bit more suave. They're a little bit more experienced, cool, calm, and collective. They sit there, they think, then they act, versus acting before they think. And this one, this king This approach is more intellectual. This is thinking. This is looking at the forest from the trees. What this is saying is your approach needs to be in the grand scheme of things. What will come out of this in the grand scheme of things? In the long run is what I'm getting for you. In the long run, how will this affect me? In the long run, will this make me happy? Will this make me a better person? Will this set me back? In the long run. So you're thinking, divulging what you need to know. Is that this does, what you need to know is this is about a person from the past. So this is not a new situation. What you need to know is if you do not heal these things that are keeping you in the same conflicting cycle, is the past will always repeat. The new person will be the old situation times 10. What you also need to know is the person from the past that you're thinking about is thinking about you too. They feel nostalgic. When you think about them, they have a dream about you, and vice versa. With the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups and the King of Pentacles together, your hopes and fears is you're very scared of reaching out to this person of the past in fear that they are going to say some very harsh, mean things, cuss you out, cut you off, not answer you back, say, stick it where the sun doesn't shine, whatever is YouTube safe to say. That's, what they say. But like half of you is seeing yourself of this scared little kid that's going to be hurt and cut if they show their vulnerability. And half of you is like, but it's like I'm supposed to be there. They won't treat me this way because I'm supposed to be there. This is my spot. There's no other spot. It's like you already know that that's your spot. So nothing else can be, if that makes sense. So yeah, your biggest hope is that you and this person from the past will talk. It will break the ice from the long, long silence. But mirrors the fact that that's also your biggest fear, is that there will be no communication. Your future is that the Nine of Pentacles, that you will remain single. I do not see you reaching out to this person. I see you kind of tossing the idea around this month and then deciding to retreat and deciding, okay, I'm going to stay where the water's safe. All of this is too much stress. I'm really tired. I would really just like to work and to do what I know how to do and work and be single and be free as a bird. And what I hear you saying is, when it's my time, it's my time. When I know, I will know. So I really think this has a lot to do. A lot of half work, yes, but half of it is about a person from the past who is still holding on to your energy. But more importantly, you don't want to be out of your energy. And I see the conflict and the idea of, the conflicting ideas of talk to them, no, don't. Talk to them, no, don't. Talk to them, no, don't. It's like overpowering everything else. I think you think about that more than the actual person. which is weird because it's almost like you're obsessing over the idea, but not the person. It's like you can't make a decision and you're not used to that being a fire sign. So you choose to just not do anything, and you choose to stay single. You choose to not even talk to a new person. And it's like you have all these numbers pulled up, and then you're just like, meh, I'm just going to do, what I do best and what I'm really great and talented at. And like I told you about the building and the new project. So I hope that helps. If you would like a more personalized reading, since this is general, get in touch with me. The information will be in the box below, in the comment section below. And all the rest of the information about the Quick and Easy Read Tarot course will be coming out soon. Announcements will follow soon. But if not, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your November and happy holidays. Peace and love, y'all. Bye.